Well, lads, our last interview of the season. It's been a long time since the end of July when we started with a 4-2 win away at Frickley, which was a good start to the season. We finished it on a bit of a low point, no victory in the last four, but overall, your thoughts on the season, Tony?
Progress. We are disappointed as a pair that we fell short, but we are happy about the progress that's been made. Going back to last season, struggled massively, big turnaround in players and personnel. We've put a team together that's been competitive. I just said to them, just after the game there, it's a credit to them that supporters are coming up to myself, to Joe, to the players, and congratulate them on a good season. I don't think that they've had that for a few years now, so it is progress. It's not where we want to get, but we're working hard to make sure we kick on again next year.
And Joe, your thoughts?
Obviously I wasn't here last year, but everything I've been told and stuff, it was tough going. And what we've done this year, and it's been tough. We had a big turnover of players at the start of the season to get to the kind of settled squad that we wanted, that we thought would be competitive, and it took us probably till mid-October, end of October, and I think the performances and the spirit and everything and the feeling around the club since sort of that point has been excellent. And, you can look back and think, if we had that squad from the start of the season, where would we have been? But the lads have done excellent, and we've said to them in there that we're delighted with them, although we're very disappointed with the way that we finished the season.
There's a factual difference between this season and last season. We've turned a minus 46 goal difference into a minus 2.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a disappointment that we didn't manage to end on a plus. But another plus point for the season, you've had 22 different goal scorers.
Yeah.
Now, that's sharing goals amongst your squad and it's keeping them happy. You've only managed to get 2 into double figures. Would you swap anything for a 25 goal striker?
Yeah, they're hard to come by. Everyone would like a striker that puts the ball in the net week in, week out. But the strikers that we have got are all different. But if we can get them fitter, they've come in at late, different periods, been out injured, not played for a while and stuff. We've definitely got players in them that just need a good pre-season behind them, and kick off from there really. But we're going to be active. We're always going to be looking. We can't rest. We've got a lot of work to do from now until pre-season to try and improve the squad as a whole, which is what we're going to be doing. But the group we've got in there, I've said it many times, they're an honest bunch. They're great lads to work with, and we're looking forward to next season.
I think when we've played some of our best football, we've had consistency in the team. We've had a centre back pairing that's worked, and then all of a sudden one gets suspended, one gets injured, then you've got to regroup again.
Mm-hmm.
That must be tough.
It's tough for any side. Consistency is massive. The players that we've lost at stages in the season when we've lost them has been difficult, particularly away from home. We are working hard to resolve that and by next season, put stuff in place to make sure that we are better with our discipline and stuff. So, but there's lots of stuff we can improve on. We don't want to, like I say, we don't want to rest. We want to kick on again. But can I just say, from me and Joe and everyone else at the club, it's so good and fantastic to see the amount of supporters that we're getting down. The young kids that we've got now coming and enjoying the football, enjoy coming to watch us home and away from home. We found a new support base, so to speak, and the lads love it in there, and it's a credit to them really, because it's been fantastic.
Let's have a well-earned break and then regroup for pre-season. Yeah,
That's the plan.
Great stuff, lads. Cheers.
Cheers.